Hey guys, I just wanted to bring you Positive Vibes 30-day challenge team, the very first piece of content for the next 30 days. So, first challenge is going to be that you establish a new morning routine. Some of you may be already like really into this. Some of you may just sort of go into your day depending on what's happening. But what we're going to do is we're going to like refresh our morning routine and start it off with a bit better of a positive vibe. So the rules for this part are you need to start your day about you and your family. So I think it's really important to be a little bit selfish at the start of your day and think about yourself. Obviously, a lot of us have little kids, and that's not always possible because you might start your day by being woken up by babies or toddlers. So that's fine too. They're important as well. So the start of your day is going to be about you and your family. At least dedicate 10 minutes when you wake up each morning to this before you do anything else, all right? I understand if you wake up and you've got to like let the dog out and stuff like that, that's fine. But I mean, no turning on the TV, no opening Facebook and starting to scroll, no checking your emails, no attending to work. Just wake up. If you need to wake up 10 minutes earlier than you normally do, I promise you it'll be really worth it. So wake up 10 minutes of your morning before you start anything else. Maybe it's your family as well. If it's just you want it to be quality time for you, okay? You may be just doing like sitting down with a cup of coffee thinking about what you've got ahead for the day. You might want to do like some meditation if that's your thing. Basically, you want to take some quality time where it's just you or you and like your little ones or whatever it is, you and your partner, maybe just talking about things to come or ideas or things that are going on at the moment. But we just want to keep the energy fairly light. You don't want to think about the stresses or the scary things going on right now. You want to start 10 minutes of your day just more about the positives, because this will sort of set a tone for how you spend your day. So it's really important you start this way. What I want you to do as well as part of this, and this could be where that 10 minutes comes in, is list 3 to 5 things that you are really grateful for in your life. All right. And when I write there on the screen, I've got affirmations. I mean, you want to kind of read those 3 things and really spend some time thinking about them. So this point 1 and point 2 could go together. All right. So 3 to 5 things that you are really grateful for. Your health, your family, that you've got a roof over your head. Super simple, right? There's so much out there to be grateful for. In a really scary time like now, one of the most things to be grateful for, which I believe, is that we're in Australia. Okay, things could be so much worse. We could be in Italy right now. We could live in the US where there's like no sick pay, there's no health care. Like Benj and I lived in the US. Trust me, there's nowhere else in a global crisis like there is right now that you would rather be than Australia. We're so lucky. So in times like this, it's really important to put things into perspective and think about the things that you can be super grateful for and the things that you do have, which will bring me to my point down the bottom of the screen shortly. Like I said in the other post as well, no media until you've done the above. So spend some time thinking about yourself and your family and the positive before you go consuming media, because the media is so negative right now. I understand it's part of our lives, and like I'm on Facebook like everybody else, but it can really drag you down if you get sucked into it. Starting your day looking at that stuff also sets the tone for how you're going to spend your day. So, and sometimes it's really hard to turn that around. If it helps you, plan your day the evening before. So sometimes I flip-flop between this method, and sometimes I don't do it, sometimes I do. But sometimes, like, before you go to bed, it helps me to sit down and go, okay, tomorrow I've got this, this, and this. And then I wake up sort of a little bit lighter because I already know what's planned for the day and what I've got to do. But so if that helps you, sometimes it's better. Sometimes we find that it's not so good if you go to bed then overthinking about stuff that's for tomorrow. So if that doesn't work for you, don't do it. And then I've got here, remind yourself, where focus goes, energy flow. I've got that written the wrong way around. I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to re-record this. Where focus goes, energy flows. That's supposed to say. And what that means is if you focus on the negative, you generally will get more negative. If you focus on horrible people in your life, you'll generally find more of them. If you focus on bad drivers, you'll generally find more of them on the road today. But if you focus on what you're grateful for and you focus on all the happiness that you have in your life and all the love and the people that are around you and the good stuff, then what happens is you bring more of that. You generally open yourself up to more of that goodness into your life, if that's what you're looking for. A really good way to put this is, when, like, I think a lot of people have experienced this, you're looking at a certain car and you're like, I really like that red Toyota RAV4 and I'd like to get one. And you start thinking about it and then all of a sudden you spot red Toyota RAV4s everywhere on the road. So that's what happens. Like, you don't notice these things until you start focusing on them. And then when you focus on them, all of a sudden you notice it everywhere. So if you focus on the positive, you will notice more positive. If you focus on the negative, you will find more negative. So pretty simple, but this is the first part, all right? We're going to start off this next 30 days by making sure the first 10 minutes of our day is dedicated to us and us setting our intentions for how we want to live the rest of the day. And then this will be the base for everything else going forward. All right, so I hope that helps and we'll chat to you soon.